Hey everyone, my name is Peng Ron He, licensed acupuncturist, medical intuitive, and master of Qigong. So today is day 8 of my 30-day video challenge where I will be speaking on topics of spiritual cultivation and personal development. And so today's story is my son broke or injured his arm today in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, his elbow. And so this to me brought up, and he was a good sport about it, so let's kind of explain that situation first. Basically, he was rolling, and he's only been doing it for maybe about 4 months now. And he was rolling with a more advanced kid who had been doing it for maybe 2 or 3 years. He's pretty good, and basically he fell, and then he hyperextended his elbow, and the kid kind of rolled on his elbow, and it was just an accident. It comes kind of with training. It just is what it is. And while most parents are concerned about their child, I'm concerned. It's not that I'm not concerned. I think that while most parents are concerned about the injury, for me, it's not necessarily the injury. It's the physical injuries he'll bounce back from, because I'm an acupuncturist. Man, we can just patch it up, no problem. But the injuries that I'm more concerned about are the injuries that are happening inside within him. And so when he got hurt, he's crying, and we pulled him to the side, we took a look at it, we moved it. Range of motion wasn't that good, and so we put a little bit of ice on it, took him into urgent care to take a look at it, got some x-rays, and looks like there might be a slight fracture, and there's a little bit of fluid buildup, so we'll find out more information by the time next week. So today I wanted to talk about perseverance. It hurt my heart, man. Like, seriously, it's one of those things that you don't want your kids to. It's one of those hard lessons you don't want your kid to experience. But at the same time, it's also necessary for their personal growth. And so sometimes you gotta let people fall and hurt themselves in order for them to learn. And sometimes when you tell a kid that, hey, that's hot, don't touch it, they don't know what that means until they actually touch it, until there is a burn. And so then they understand what hot is. And so for myself, my son's personal journey for martial arts is not necessarily a journey about discovering violence. See, the thing is, when people look at martial arts who don't practice martial arts, they see it as violence. And for me, it's about perseverance. It's about dedication. It's about learning about what your body is capable of doing at this time, and also how you can train your body and your mind to overcome. And so martial arts isn't about overcoming your opponent. To me, the lessons that I'm trying to get my son to learn from martial arts is that he needs to overcome himself. The biggest opponent or enemy that you have within you is the enemy within. The enemy that keeps talking to you here, that tells you that you're not good enough, tells you that you're not strong enough, tells you that you're not worthy, that you're not going to get it right. All of these doubt, all of this self-doubt that's occurring within the mind, they may be coming from external forces too, but the ones that really matter the most are the ones that happen internally. And so for my son, he took it like a sport. He said to me that it's okay that it only happened to him, and it's good that it only happened to him, that nobody else in class got injured. And he took it like a champ, and he has a big heart. And so we talked it out. Again, so rounding back to the point that I'm trying to get to is that for him, it's about overcoming himself. I'm trying to give him opportunities for growth, personal growth, and that things in life are going to get hard. And there are people who are going to doubt him. Sometimes even me, I might even doubt him sometimes. And I might even challenge him or question him sometimes. And for him, I want him to develop that inner knowing, that inner strength to speak up on something that he believes in, something that he sees that I don't see, and for him to take action, or to take a massive action in order to accomplish those goals that he is trying to accomplish. So today's lesson is really about my son's lesson. It's about overcoming the injury, and what are you learning from this? And he can't wait to get back in. Honestly, he loves it. He really does. He loves rolling around with his partners and his training buddies, and he can't wait to get back in. So I am raising an awesome son. I'm teaching him how to be resilient in these times of challenge. So in order to sum this video up, today's lesson is about perseverance and learning how to conquer the voices within the mind that bring up self-doubt. All right? So hit like, hit subscribe, post any questions in the comment section below, do the thing, and we will catch you tomorrow on day 9.